See, we women have become so good in terms of planning stuff, organizing, being in control, measuring, progressing, achieving certain things in the professional life, adopting certain characteristics in order for us to get ahead, to succeed, right? But when it comes to the personal development work, that's not how it works. Not everything can be figured out in the beginning. You can't control the whole process. You don't always know what the outcome will be of the journey. And you sometimes just have to trust the flow. But the problem is that we've been taught that, hey, if you trust the flow, that means you're chaotic and you can't organize and you maybe are not even worthy in the professional world, right? And trusting the flow, that's just not professional. You need to have a plan, right? We need to figure this out. We need to have a strategy. But you know what I've come to learn in all these years of over 15 years of personal development is that when you want to do the real deep work, it will look different from however you imagine it. You cannot plan it because you're accessing certain parts of yourself that have been hidden for a long time, that have been repressed for a long time, or suppressed. So to work with them and to help them come to the surface is going to look way different from anything else. And because you haven't done that work yet, there is no strategy to it, there is no plan to it. You have to take one step at a time. And along that way, encourage yourself, appreciate yourself for the progress you make, right? Even if it's looking 1 minute less on your phone than it was last week, or if it was being able to eat your lunch food without looking at your phone. You have to measure the small steps and celebrate them along the way. And they're going to look very different from what you can imagine because your brain can't imagine it. You haven't gone through it. Our brains are not made to imagine situations that we haven't experienced yet. It's just something we can't do, right? You can visualize certain aspects, you can imagine how something could feel like, but going through that process is not something you can plan. It's not something you can really prepare for, and it's something where you have to let go. You have to let go of control. You have to let go of wanting to know the outcome. You have to let go of perfectionism, right? Because the personal development journey is not about perfectionism, being stressed less, getting rid of any kind of chronic issues, and so on. You have to let go because your power is not in being able to control everything and to know the outcome and to make these perfect calculations and perfect plans. Your power is to be here, to be in flow, to be aligned with your feminine energy, with your feminine power. And so you got to get back here in order for you to even accelerate whatever is happening here, right? That's where the real magic happens. Is it gonna hurt? Yes. Is it gonna suck? Absolutely, right? It's not gonna be pretty sometimes, but that's the point. It's not about being perfect or anything. It's about the journey. It's about feeling better on the other end when you get out of it, when you're done with it, because you're gonna be a much better human being. You're gonna feel much better. You're gonna be calmer. You're gonna feel healthier. And you're gonna feel so good and grateful to yourself that you took that journey.